second it pop? I think I did.
You can
Yeah,
see if we scroll up.
I think you do, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, I do.
All right, there you go.
Let's see. When did I question about that? When you lost a structure deck, was that before or after you second it?
It was definitely after because it had to have been after. So that means what is it, a D20? I did forget to roll that.
Give me 1 second.
Pull my documentation as well.
Let's see. So, yep, it's a D20, and you've lost 2 stress as well. So that's going to be.
I lose 2 stress.
Well,
Right.
I'm looking at your character sheet, and you're at 2 of 4 stress.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, so that's roll because you lost a structure, 2 rolls because you lost 2 stress, and yeah, as long as you don't land on a 1, you're fine.
Wait, so I'm rolling a D20 3 times.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh. All right.
Oh.
That was a close one.
Okay.
I missed having the dice. I like that they're back.
Oh. All
right. We haven't cascaded yet.
Yeah. You are
You have
fine.
not hit the 5%.
Yeah, and kind of just I'm reading Cascade at the moment, and whenever a mech with an AI tag, so whether you have it active or not, you have to roll.
Okay.
Noted.
All right, sounds good.
Well, it really is one.
This is no longer a if, it's really kind of a win.
A little bit. Alright. So they left off. The Blink Gate was being attacked. You guys were sent in. While the Union fleet intercepts the pirates or whoever this unknown force is, you guys were sent to the Blink Gate itself by Union intelligence because they knew that the Blink Gate was being infiltrated by these SSC, SSP, whatever the fuck's pirates they are. And you've dealt with, I guess, like the standing guards that were in the in sort of the dock loading bay area, making your way finally into the facility here. You encountered another Bolt, DK-23, and kind of just his team of special forces. And then kind of just as combat was ensuing, sort of there was this disturbance in the force. Kind of just there was like a glitch in the system, kind of just all throughout the Blink Gate, and you all heard Downpour asking, "Where the hell is Rain Man?"
I forgot that happened. I'm not even joking. I had completely forgot that happened.
That's what the summaries, intro summaries are for.
Hell yeah! All right.
Oh, and I'm here at a crossroads because as a character, Katre isn't gonna give a shit about this, but me, I do.
Yeah. Where is Rain Man?
The question you've all been wondering.
What's that for up to?
Alright. So that happened at that glitch in the system happened. I guess we'll say at the start of the round. There was kind of just a brief. We'll say continuing on the scene. There's a brief transmission going on between the Kingsguard, as they are called, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll say, yeah, Speed Bump and Venom are literally right next to it. Okay, for the most part. You guys are able to intercept the transmission, just natively. And let's see, blanking on his name. Carson Mort is apparently getting in touch with Bolt here, stating, change of plans. Set yourselves up to evacuate. And that was
Yeah, okay.
that was a transmission from Carson Mort to these Kingsguard here, specifically Bolt, that you guys intercepted. With that in mind, who wants to go first?
Oh, man, I can't do anything because I'm stunned for a round because my core got blown off.
Ooh, that's tough.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You know what's even tougher? I'm stunned
Huh.
too.
Oh, you're both stunned.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he gets stunned, I get stunned, and knocked off of him.
Cool.
He hit me with a stun.
Surely this will have no negative consequences.
It'll be.
Fine.
Well, Jack, you or me? What are you thinking?
Well, I'm going to hit Bolt. I'm not gonna. That's kind of the move here.
Uh huh.
So
Boonga boonga it.
yeah.
Do you want me to come back to help? Because
How
I
about
am
that?
currently like all the fucking way up here doing ad clear.
Huh? Honestly, it's totally up to you, man.
Okay. Well, no, but you're in Sekhmet. You're not gonna
I am in Secament.
ask for help even if you are literally going to
Yeah.
die.
No, you wouldn't hear it.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But me, Yuki, I do not hear anything of that though. I hear downpour.
You heard downpour. The reason you guys were able to intercept that transmission is
Because we were right next. They were right next to Bolt.
right next to Bolt. Venom is in one of their mechs. It kind of just
Yeah, that's right. Yep. Okay. Yep. Understood. Okay. Yeah, Jack, if you want to go for it.
Okay. Let's get into it.
all right.
Or should I say, tonight?
Let me make sure I have Bolt targeted.
Yeah. What the hell is on with you? You are marked, exposed,
the
and grappled.
bastard.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
a whole lot of
grappled?
bad.
Or are you grappled?
Let's see
What?
if I remember
Are
correctly.
you grappled or do you have him
I'm
grappled?
grappled. I am grappled because he
Okay.
pulled me all the way over here. We were over there, and now we're over here.
Yeah. There is. Yeah. Okay.
So I have to take a full action to clear my exposed, right? Wait, no, I'm in Secament. I can't do anything but attack. Never mind.
Oh, yeah.
So attack I shall.
All
Let's
right.
fucking see it.
Fucking send it.
So first up, Partisan. It's an accuracy on my main melee. Well, this is my free skirmish I'm doing right now. So that is with my chain axe, and then since I have overpower caliber on this one, I'm gonna be rolling another d6 for damage if I hit. So let's see that happen. Sweet.
Wow.
on, music stopped. There we go. All right, so here's that other D6.
Love that.
Awesome. We do love that. Next up. Oh, did I Hunter Lock on him? Is there anything on Bolt that says Hunter Lock?
Let's see.
Uh,
Bolt has marked. You probably marked him with your Challenger's Call or whatever.
Yeah, that. So I don't have Hunter Lock on him. That's okay.
Let's see. And what? He's taking 11 damage.
Yeah. Let me take a quick read of Second Minute. Oh shit.
Ooh,
Let's see. And
we love that.
because he is. Let's see. It looks like they're both the same rolls. Okay.
Does he lose a weapon then?
Yeah. Well,
Oh, he does.
all weapons on one mount.
Good. We love that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
His only mount is his ram cannon, so there's that.
Oh, perfect.
And I haven't even done my barrage yet. Wait, can I even barrage? Because so I've already attacked with my chain axe. I can't.
Yeah, but that's the free. You
That's
said
the
that was
free
a free
attack.
I can
turn.
attack again. All right, I'm glad. Yeah, I
Mhm.
remember establishing that. All right, so here comes barraging. Now, just make sure that there's nothing I want to use real quick. Nope, nothing I want to use. All right, so here comes the next chain melee. Axe. Attack. All right, so that's another D6 for that as well.
The
And
overpowered
then-
caliber, I think, is just once.
Once
Oh,
a
it is
round,
once
yeah.
a turn. Sorry.
That's all good. It's been a couple weeks.
Yeah, ignore that. But here is the nanocarbon sword. That's not good.
It's, uh,
Reliable 3 though, so I'll take it.
We have 3.
So he's actually
So 4.
second. Oh, no, didn't want to do that. Let's see, reliable 3. Okay, so he's down to that. Alright.
Yeah, and he does have the whole punishment to the death, honorable challenge, the whole. Well, he not punishment. But everything is on him. Duel to the death and honorable challenge. And I'll pay attention to that.
Okay. You've done your whole spiel, Jack.
Yep, that's everything. I can't move away. Can't do anything else. That's it.
Alright, so kind of just as I'm remembering everything. Let's see. So you did start your turn next to him, and it doesn't
Oh,
look
yeah.
like he's impaired or anything like that. All he is marked. Stop doing that.
Remember to give him a AP damage for starting in the 5 draw.
Down to 3. Puts me at maximum heat. And then here's my systems check.
Big money, big money. No whammies, no whammies.
I clicked it.
All right, just give it a second. It's probably Loading through the matrix.
Did you go over your heat?
No, I'm at cap. I'm at 4 out of 4.
Well, then it won't trigger.
Then you're still fine.
Oh, that triggers?
It'll trigger after you go over it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm good right now. I was at 2, now I'm at 4.
I click it again, Jack, I guess.
Okay. There it is.
Oh yeah, easy. Easy
Wait.
money.
Gotta remember he has that. Alright. With all of that done, who do you nominate to go next?
Well, I think I'm gonna have Yuki go next, I think.
Alright. Think about your turn, Yuki. We're gonna have Bolt go. Dang, he doesn't get his charge roll back. Alright, he's taken how much damage
Loser.
because of the hive drone?
1 AP.
And being in that gives us soft cover, if I
Yeah,
believe.
if we get soft
Yeah.
cover,
Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna need it.
Yeah.
Bolt's gonna go on the comms, send his team the message, hey, change of plans. Rendezvous at point. And that's what it'll say. And as for his turn, let's see, he can't hit you with anything, which is unfortunate.
I say it's pretty fortunate.
Mm-hmm.
That's over the what Bolt said. Did that go over the same comms channel that everyone else, that all the other messages were going over?
Yeah, at bare minimum, Venom would have been able to hear it.
Okay, so
I relayed the information in my stun state.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Back to this later.
I want to check is. Bolt is going to commit to the full action of stabilize. All that's going to do is clear his heat. Let's see. He is not exposed, so that doesn't clear. And loading. No, that's a charge. So yeah, he doesn't have anything like that. So full action to do that. Alright. End of his turn, he's going to repair one destroyed weapon or system.
oh my god, what the fuck?
Right.
Just tosses the weapon away, pulls out a backpack one.
Hell yeah.
Fucking hell.
Alright. Hey, but that's his turn though.
All right. So, Yetter, I don't know. Would Venom relaying all that he's heard be an action that he would have to take on his turn, or or it would have to go to Venom for me to hear any of that?
You guys can share information with each other. Like,
Okay.
I'm not gonna
All
go
right,
by the
so
D&D
then-
rules where it's like 6 seconds. You tell someone a response, you then have to wait a whole round of combat before you can answer back. Like, I'm not gonna do that. That's silly.
Okay. All right. So, in all intents and purposes, Yuki has been informed of the situation,
If Venom
assuming
says so.
Venom relays it.
I relayed everything.
Okay. Hearing that, here, I'm going to go ahead and put myself back down so I can not look like a goofball up here. As a protocol, Yuki is going to activate Yuki casts run. And then let's chart a course, shall we? All right. Oh, and then pressing Alt is Alt. I guess it's only the first time you press Alt. This is interesting. All right. Well, we'll figure it out. All right. So I am in Super Giga mode, so I get an extra bit of movement for every voluntary movement that I get, including from systems. And so I'm going to move. Let's see here. I'll move 2 to there. But I don't think I'm next to a building yet. Oh, it's down there, so I'm going to need to move 2 to there. So that's 4. Really unfortunate that I'm doing double diagonal, but it's okay. Now I get 3 free movements since I am adjacent. So 1, 2, 3 to there. I'm now catty corner with this building, so I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3. Oh, also, Yetter, I'll go ahead and state this now. I have, in case that guy wanted to take a reaction shot against me, I have a skirmisher perk that's, yeah, there it is. The first one misses every round, so.
He does not, so.
Okay. So there's 3 to there, so then I'll move. That's number 5, 6, 7, which is my movement. Yep. So now I get 1, 2, 3 to there. Holy shit, I can see. I guess I'm gonna boost. Let's see here. 6, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that would put me next to him. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and boost using my first quick action. I'm gonna move 6 to there, and then my 3 free movement. 1, 2, 3, and I think I'm now corner to corner with him. So let me go ahead and do this. All right. I'm gonna swing at him.
Go ahead. But you are becoming adjacent to him. So that's gonna trigger repulsion field.
Welcome.
Welcome to heat. Yep. Okay. So that puts me over heat, by the way.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Hang on. Go this way. Hang on. I don't know what this is, so I'm just gonna do this. Overheating. Woo! I'm exposed. Until the status is cleared. Well. Okay. Great. And so now, since this is gonna be a fuck it we ball moment. Oh, and then I take 2 damage.
Oh yeah, energy.
Shit. Let Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna overcharge to get a quick action. All right. Did not overheat again.
What?
We're close, but we did not overheat again. Quick action. I'm gonna do the improvised the shove or whatever the fuck, just to try to knock him prone.
Okay.
The basic melee. I think it's just a flat roll. So 13. That's to knock him prone. Oh, did I? Oh, well, whatever. I feel like we saw that the last time, but I'm a stupid idiot, so I definitely forgot because seeing that now, I recognize that. Oh well, could have
Can
saved
he still
myself.
be grappled? Technically, I don't have to move him, but I can make it to where he doesn't move.
That falls under the lines of involuntary movement because you are pushing. He is not moving his own will. So
Hmm.
I guess he could still be under the effect of grapple, but he
Is
just
there
couldn't be
a
moved.
lock on?
No one has locked onto him yet, so.
Old Verizon commercial.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah. Yeah. You're lagging pretty bad. I'm gonna go ahead and swing my sword.
Wow.
Nice.
Love that. Okay. And then also I get my core bonus of another D6, which roll. It's 2D H3. I'm pretty sure H1. There we go. Holy shit! Oh my gosh! I pressed it too many times. Oh god! It wasn't sending, so I kept pressing enter. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, what have I done?
Your first roll is a 6, so we're fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's there's still dice on my screen, so
I don't know what you did, but you lagged me out of the fucking boundary for a second.
I pressed it once and it
I think
didn't
it's 'cause we
send.
We rolled 37 dice at once, so
So 14 AP damage, Yetter.
I
Mhm.
missed dice so nice.
Quick question. Turrets can still do their reaction even if I'm stunned, correct?
If it's the
Within
turrets on,
sensors and line of sight.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, if it's the turret that's doing it and not you, then yeah, I don't see why not.
Yeah, as long as you meet the conditions required from it, it doesn't say anything about being stunned, immobilized, or anything like that. They can still do what they do.
Okay. Second question. I tried scrolling up, but I couldn't find it. Are they actually active this turn? I don't know if this is a new round of combat or.
This is we're still in like the start of round 3, so
Okay, so
So we bought.
And what, each of them does 3 kinetic? Is that how it goes?
Yep.
Let's see. How many are there?
There's just there's 2 of mine.
And 2 from me.
Okay. So that's what, 12? Then we have Fars 14.
Yeah, mine was 14 AP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get fucked.
I mean, when 2 people are adjacent to him, he loses his resistance, so... You guys figured it out? Inadvertently.
Yeah, I didn't mean to kill him, Jack. Oh, fuck, that means I'm gonna die.
In sort of the dying monologue, he tells his men to retreat or rendezvous at point, and that's kind of just the last thing you all hear as he gets sliced and blasted by turrets. Oh my god.
Firing squad, dude.
Yeah.
That was for taking my drone out, you dick.
Alright.
I guess I nominate Venom to go next.
So he's no longer in the turn order. Alright, we are going to do... You. Oh. Yeah. You're up in the air. You have range on everybody.
Ah, shit. I didn't even see you messaged me, Venom.
Oh, you're good.
He's gonna do one of these. Let's see. You are not a target. Oh. Let's see. All of you are targets. You all have soft cover?
Yes.
From the Hive drone, yes.
Alright.
That little hive drone has been clutch.
Mm-hmm. Actually, no, I do not. I am more than size 1 away from it. Or blast 1. Burst 1? Or is it burst 2?
I think it's 2. Let me check.
Double check your shit.
Yeah, burst 2.
Okay,
Is-
never mind.
Does the hive drone itself get soft cover?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Perfect. Let's see. And the only one exposed is Knight in the range here. Or you're not in range, so don't need to worry.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Alright, that is a hit on Speed Bump and Venom. You guys are
Hey,
taking...
you know, I guess that tracks.
Can't move. Yeah. Okay, take 4 explosives.
Yep.
Ooh.
Alright, quick action skirmish. Let's see. He is this little fly boy is then going to do a move and a boost. Oh, not out of the field of battle just yet.
Knight, please be gentle. Oh.
I've got.
Luckily, the hive drone is the closest thing to him at the moment.
Technically.
Yeah, but I also, in Knight's eyes, I swung at him and he just fell over.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the turrets that did it in the end, but yeah.
In that case, I definitely pointed at Yuki and said she did it.
I'm not gonna
You know
like,
what? I'll
Venom
take
is
the
much
credit.
closer to me than Yuki is right now.
All right.
I did put myself on this corner and not any closer to Jack just in case he's.
Which one of you is going next?
Venom was.
All right. What we doing,
Not that
Venom?
we can do much.
I'm stunned.
Whole lot of nothing.
If Venom clears his stun at the end of this turn, speed bump, does that mean you get your shit back just because you share?
No. I got knocked off of him because he got stunned. I am now a separate entity again.
Okay, but did you also get stunned?
Yes, I got stunned because he got stunned, and I got knocked off because of that. And now I'm back
I
to
get
being
it
normal.
now. Okay.
Well,
It's just a series of unfortunate events.
Yes.
Well, at the
Like
very least,
dominoes.
that clears. You are shredded for a reason, it looks like. Let's see, shredded and impaired. Did you roll something or were you hit by something? Oh, well, fuck it. Clear that as well. And that'll just be... That's fine. Alright.
Wait, is impaired stun? Or is stun a whole separate thing?
Stunned is a different condition. It's... You can't do shit. Impaired is... you roll with a difficulty die on shit.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Speed bump, think about what you're gonna do in your stun condition. As we have the other little...
Finger, are you gonna use to stick up your ass?
We're gonna have this little flyboy do his shtick, which is just the usual. Oh.
Dodge.
Yeah. Ooh. We need that. Need that.
Oh, fuck.
But we don't. We don't need that.
Let's see.
Stunned evasion of 5. Ugh.
Oh, I guess Knight technically isn't in range.
Woo!
Well, it's weird. You were in range of the last one. But nothing's changed. Oh well. I don't... Doesn't bother me right now. Yeah, you're all fine.
He rolled a -4 on the hive. Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Soft
Oh, that was a
cover's
crit fail roll.
Soft
Mhm.
cover's a bitch.
So that. There it is. For that. You guys are no longer being targeted. Movement and a boost.
Oh, I forgot he was flying.
He's a little flyboy.
Over the radio, just like while they're running around, I'm just gonna say, are we pursuing the stragglers, or are we just gonna regroup and rendezvous?
Oh.
'Cause I can
wanna
push
do
myself further
mix-
to chase them. It's just gonna be very dangerous to me. Well, very dangerous.
I mean, they're running away, I think. But, don't we got something to worry about? Like, NHP wise?
We are here for a person, I'm pretty sure, right? Oh, outside of Venom.
No, they took Alice. I was gonna on my next turn. I was gonna.
So we
try
have to
use that.
chase them anyways.
But you
Alright,
could be with
well.
downpour too. So who knows?
Only thing I can really do is just curse and sputter. So, yeah, it's my turn.
You were marked. Do you recall why?
Marked, I do not.
Alright. It clears. Not going to be concerned about it. You movement and a boost.
Be right back.
Yetter, I sent you a quick little question over DMs.
Oh. I approve, Jack.
Cool.
I'm dying.
He's gonna
So
beat you to death with the drone.
this guy leaves the battlefield.
Here's your soft cover.
Can't see me. You can't hit me.
All right, Johnson.
What's your range? Can you actually hit anybody? Uh, yeah. You can hit the turrets and... Are you hidden far or no?
Not currently hidden. Do have soft cover.
Alright. So what's going to happen is... Yeah, 3 targets. Do.
I'm dodging.
Let's see. Soft cover. Anything special about your turret drones, Venom?
Hmm?
As far as defenses go?
No, they're nothing special with them.
Alright. Well, that's a hit on one of them. 4 damage. We'll say it's... Let's see... It's gonna be the closest one then.
Define closest to me.
To the guy who shot him. So, to you the furthest.
Oh, but it is reliable, isn't it?
Reliable too. That is correct.
Alright, so I would take 4. So I'm going to dodge it and gain resistance. So it goes back down to 2.
Gotcha.
And then, as part of my little dodge thing, I can move 3 spaces. But because I'm really fast, I can move up to 4. But really, I'm just going to move around the corner.
Let's see. It is not your turn. It is actually your turn.
Yeah, that's the guy that's up at the top of the map.
Yeah. Let's see. His shit is arcing, so it pretty sure that it ignores cover but still requires line of sight. Double check on that real quick.
I think it's just sensor range. For arcing.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so it does not require line of sight, but cover is... It's still affected by cover. As long as a path can be
So it's
traced.
the inverse. Gotcha.
Yeah. Alright, so who can you shoot? So you're about there, you guys are all about there, so nope, you can't shoot anyone. Movement and dash gets him off the battlefield. With that... We're going into the next round of combat. Which one of you guys going first?
Mind if I go? I just want to try to figure out where Alice is, or take the chance to find Alice, so we know about which way we should go.
I have no qualms. I do have a quick question, Yetter. We are currently on the Blink Gate itself, correct?
Yeah, it's like a massive space station, so yeah, you guys
Gotcha.
are on it.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. All right. I'm okay if Venom wants to go first. I don't have any qualms. a
Alright.
knight. Is that okay? Cool.
So I'm gonna try to get in contact with Alice by using Peers in the Void. I don't know what kind of thing that would be, but or
It's a-
action that would take.
It's a skill check, trigger, whatever. So just
Okay. Just flat D20 or inaccurate or anything.
it's gonna be what you've trained it somewhat, haven't you? Or no?
Oh yeah.
So it would be a D20 and plus whatever modifier you have next to it, 2, 4, whatever.
Oh,
Oh no!
Damn.
damn.
Natural 1.
Hey, you might want to move.
Going to.
You attempt to pierce the void and kind of just seeking that connection that you've been able to establish with Alice, but the only thing that you can hear kind of just as you clear your mind is the sound of rainfall.
Okay. That's a pretty good hint. So we need to go towards Downpour, I guess. Wherever he is. Do we have like a general idea of like where Downpour is or where they're headed? Like on the map.
You guys will have that. Will have the opportunity when combat sort of ceases, or if you manage to capture someone, and you'll be able to get your bearings. I don't think information has been relayed to you guys just yet. Could be wrong, but at the moment, you know that at the very least, you know that they're on the station.
Okay.
Is that all you're attempting to do, Venom?
No. So with the skill check, would I be able to actually do like a quick action or anything with that?
Let me. I was trying to find pilot actions, so give me 1 second. Let's see. I got the rule book in front of me. All right. So a skill check is a full action. So you performing that was your full action. You still have your standard movement in your mech if you choose to do so. You can overcharge and get a free quick action. Kind of just you still have the rest of your turn, but skill check was a full action.
Just making sure. I'm just gonna move them. Because I was gonna yeet Knight away from us. But I don't want to overcharge at the moment.
Gotcha.
Does speed bump go with you when you move?
No, we get disconnected since I got stunned.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm an individual mech now.
Who nominates to go next? Who are you nominating to go next, Venom?
Knight looks like he's cock locked and ready to rock.
We sure we don't want to have everyone else go before me?
It don't matter. Just who wants to go? I mean, like I said, technically that drone is the closest thing to him.
I'm still cooking right now, so if someone else wants to go,
Yuki?
Speed bump, if you want to go, you can.
I'll wait.
All right. Well, Venom did nominate Knight.
Okay.
think about your turn, Knight, as we're gonna have this Flyboy go. He might be too far away. Yeah, that's range 10. He's 4 in the air. Yeah, 13. No, he's just gonna do the movement and a boost to get away and off the battlefield. So he is gone. No longer in combat. It is your turn, Knight.
So, first of all, just to clear this up, Secondment Protocol, while I did reword some stuff in the actual like thing to where it's more flavored towards how how Knight is handling it, I did not change any of the rules in here or the like context specific stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it does say I have to attack a allied or hostile character. So I don't think that the hive drone is a valid target for Knight.
It is not. It is not a character.
Yeah. Yep. So
you have a choice of either Yuki or myself.
well, actually, I don't have a choice because it is the closest, and the closest is Yuki. You are 3 spaces away from me, and Yuki is 2 spaces away from me.
Fair.
But I still also have the Protocol to snap out of it and just be stunned until just stunned for the rest of this turn. What I've been trying to figure out this whole time is what Knight would do in this situation. So I don't know. I don't think I don't know. I'm going towards more flavor here, yet or nothing of actual real consequence, but more in the roleplay side of things. But if you would allow it, what I think Knight in this situation, considering his mental state and especially when it comes to Bolt in particular, I think it would. Oh, my mom's calling me. I will call her back in a second. What Knight would do is like Knight still sees Bolt's destroy. Knight hasn't seen a body, and he still sees Bolt's mech as a valid target. So just I know it's not a technically move in combat, and we are in combat right now, but I think I'll literally use just all of my attacks on his destroyed mech, rip out his body, and just in front of the whole team here, just literally tear Bolt's body. If he's alive, that'll be interesting. If he's not, just literally tear his body to shreds.
Okay. Let's see. He got sliced, blasted by basically a firing squad. But he was okay. What I'm going to do, I will allow that, Jack. What I'm going to do is I'm going to perform a roll to see if Bolt is alive or not.
Okay.
Let's see. He was attacked by 4 turrets and a person. He's dead.
He's dead?
Yep.
Okay. Well, yeah, in that case, it's y'all just see Knight's mech just completely just rip apart the metal of Bolt's destroyed mech till he gets to Bolt's corpse, and then from there it's literally just just completely like Knight just in like use the mech just rips his body in half and literally just throws each half like as hard as he can either direction, and just you know and after that I guess after Knight does that, then if you want to count that as my action, that's fine, Yetter, but for the sake of actually doing something that is a part of a turn, I would protocol, and basically I'll just see Knight's mech just kind of just go go into a stunned state, basically just kind of shutting down until my next turn. So that is my turn. I'm no longer in supplement.
Alright. Just so that we are keeping track of shit, you are stunned.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Who do you nominate to go after you, Knight? Get speed bump or Yuki?
Do y'all have a preference?
No, I'm good.
Let's have speed bump go next.
Alright.
Alright. Think about your
Music
turn,
pump.
speed bump, as we have this little guy walk off the battlefield. It is now your turn.
I need to call my mom back.
Okay.
I will be back.
Let's see. What's my movement again? Okay. 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna be moving up 5. Trying to gingerly work my way around the guy that just totally Jurassic Parked Bolt.
So yeah, as he was
And,
doing that, I was thinking that I had the Jurassic Park theme playing in my head.
And yeah, just kind of seeing that the people are retreating, kind of just what now? Do we go after them? Kind of feeling, and yeah, that's my combat turn.
Okay. Well, what's gonna happen here is little flyboy coming off of the map, leaves the battlefield. Last one in the turn order, Yuki. Combatants have left. Is there any sort of last minute action you want to perform?
Yeah, I'll stabilize to clear heat and exposed.
Cool. Do you guys have a stabilized function here?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Just did it.
Perfect. Well, with that, kind of just a second passes, a minute passes, and just it's all quiet. No more guns blasting, no more orders being intercepted. You just have the wreckage before you.
Yeah. Do we? I turned to Venom. Just like, hey Venom. Anywhere in that mech, can you find where these guys' retreat and rendezvous point is?
Yeah, I can try. Fault's right here, right?
Whatever remains of his mech, yeah, sure.
There's another dead drone right here.
The guy that self-destructed, yeah, sure.
Oh, he fuck. Yeah, I'll try Bolt.
What are we doing? Sorry.
I'm asking Venom if he is able to trace the location of the rendezvous point of the retreating army, so to speak, since there's enemy mechs around us, and he is currently occupying an enemy mech, seeing if he can trace it.
Hmm.
Would hack or fix pertain to that?
I would allow it, and what would happen is you are technically riding kind of just one of the enemy's mechs, but at the same time you're trying to salvage whatever is left in Bolt's mech as well. I see that as positive. I see Bolt being basically ripped apart. Trying to salvage anything from him specifically will be a negative, so it would just end up being a flat roll.
Okay.
Yep. So, from what you gather, is each individual mech, each individual unit has been given their own specific rendezvous points. They're not all meeting at a centralized location. Kind of just, and I'll say that kind of just piercing, being able to salvage through Bolt's mech as well. You are able to garner that their orders were to deliver Downpour and Alice to the Blinkgate Command Center.
Okay. I relay that information to everybody else.
Okay, command center. Is that where we are?
You're on the Blinkgate. You're not at the command center
center.
specifically. You're in one of probably the docking stations.
How far away is the command center from where we are?
Let's do a roll. You're probably at the second furthest docking point.
Uh-huh.
If you like book it, you could probably get there in maybe 30 minutes. But you would have, but that is up to you guys. That is up to the party.
I'm good with that. I say we, just strike while the iron's hot. We've had a lot of issues with waiting and taking our time. I think if we push right now, we can probably turn something over a bit easier.
Also, I have get somewhere quickly. Could we use that for anything? I know it's usually just for my character, but
I'll allow it. Depending on and kind of just depending on how you roll. We'll see what happens.
Speed bump, you want to hop on just in case?
That requires my core power. I can't do that anymore.
Okay. All right.
Can I go ahead and am I able to say that I am no longer stunned and I can maybe
you can
stabilize?
stabilize, yeah.
Cool. Stabilize doesn't take down stress, does it? It's just heat.
Yeah, just
No.
the heat.
Cool.
Stress is like structure.
Yeah.
But for your reactor. Alright.
Doing good. Doing great.
Okay. So, with it being a docking station, getting somewhere quickly, you can definitely make use of sort of the material kind of just conveyor tram system. You being a union engineer, Venom, kind of just, you're able easily to access the system, and what probably would have taken you a 30 minutes, you can drop it down to 10.
Sweet.
So, kind of just as you are,
Wait, you said...
Hmm?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
as you guys are kind of just collecting your things, as you guys are about to set off to your next destination, the general interference of the comm system seems to clear to a degree. You hear Union chatter, basically asking for casualty reports. It seems like whatever this fleet was that attempt to attack the Blink Gate has been repelled. Union has done a successful defense. They are now trying to assess the situation, pick up any stragglers, save survivors, as is the modus operandi. And then, specifically for you guys, you hear... Nope, wrong thing. You hear Nestor trying to get in contact with you guys. Agent Marty, your guys' handler in Union Intelligence. He's Horseman, you copy? Horseman?
We copy. We found and took out Bolt. He ordered a rendezvous to all of his underlings. They're all going to different locations. We've also figured out that they were to deliver Alice and Downpour to the command center of the Blink Gate, which is where we're headed right now.
And just getting in contact with you guys, he lets out a sigh of relief, absorbing all the information you're telling him. He's like, okay. We're going to be sending in Union teams, intelligence and Navy. We're shutting down the Blink Gate. We are going to be closing up ports. We're going to try to capture these guys. See, again, there's a bit of a pause. And then kind of just, you guys have the go-ahead to proceed to the command center.
All right, sounds good. We'll keep you in the know of what we find.
I'm back, by the way. That's Vincent talking to Nestor.
You hear another sigh of relief.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We'll
Vin,
let you know when we find something. I completely forget the one thing.
How many Red
So
Kings are
many
dead
weeks.
now?
Uh,
Is Bolt the only big one that we've killed, or didn't we find someone else dead?
We found someone else dead. Bolt. I think Bolt was the last remaining one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
if I remember correctly, you found Caspar dead in kind of with a storage warehouse.
Yeah.
There was Mel, who was on the battleship that you guys briefly commandeered, and he left on an escape craft. If I haven't told you already, then Trunk Security brought him in specifically. They managed to capture him. Bolt was the only last one remaining on the loose, and he's like the head king. You guys have killed him twice now.
Nice.
I'll also inform Nestor that I'm in a enemy mech, so to let them know not to shoot at me.
Kind of, yeah. It says, we'll update the IFF. Yeah, thanks for letting us know. Let's see. We'll see what we can do about sending in reinforcements.
Appreciate that. And I guess we're off to the command center.
All right. Do that. Give it a second. So, as you guys hop onto the tram, you're not able to get like a. It's 10 minutes, so not really able to get like a full repair in or anything like that. But any sort of tinkering or any sort of planning you guys are able to do as you make your way to the command center.
You can use. Can you use a repair and a stabilize to restore your HP? That is an option in the stabilize like window when you press it.
I know this map very well, unfortunately.
Oh, hell, yeah.
Let's see. Let me. Oh yeah, that's NPC's actions. There's stabilize. If that's something you want to do, sure. Yeah, choose one of the following: clear heat and expose, or market repair and restore all HP.
Be doing that. Restore the HP.
And remind me, Yetter, to restore a weapon mount with 2 repairs, that takes like the hour-long break. Or is that even something we can do? I feel like I vaguely remember that.
Let's see. Yeah, so there is a rest, which is the hour of uninterrupted downtime to perform light activity. See, that's where you can clear heat, spend repairs to restore HP, spend 2 for a structure or stress, 4 for repaired mech. And yeah, 1 repair for destroyed weapon or system.
Oh, okay, alright. Yeah, I'm going to use a repair to restore my HP and stabilize then.
Yeah, that's fine. Especially, yeah, you guys are on like a union engineering tram, so there would be the tools and necessary materials for, at the very least, to do quick repairs. So
Yeah.
that is perfectly
Yeah.
fine.
Cool.
Bit of a rush job, but it
Hey,
gets the job
listen.
done.
I just need my HP to go up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, get my structure back, or not my structure back, my HP back.
Right. So kind of just doing whatever quick repairs you can. Eventually, the tram comes to a halt. Kind of just as you're moving towards the command center, you're kind of given kind of just an you are able to see kind of just the Blink Gate in its entirety. It's very much supposed to be a habitable zone. Kind of just you see residences, you see office buildings. The Blink Gate is a mode. It is the mode of transportation throughout the galaxy, but the Blink Gate itself is also a home, a business. It's a place of living, and you see kind of just the Blink Gate was not officially open yet, but there are still just the civil engineers who are on board to do the construction, to set up everything. You see them and other union personnel kind of just being escorted out, being escorted away, kind of just being put in a safe position because of all the conflict going on. Tram comes to a stop. You guys arrive at the Blink Gate Command Center. There's not a whole lot of people. It seems like this was one of the very few first places to get evacuated. But it does seem that there is a security personnel, or there was a security personnel. You see very much obvious signs of conflict, scorch marks, explosion craters, bodies of men and machine. Okay, just. Do you wish to proceed?
A quick question before we go any further, Yetter. Is this still considered the same scene?
We have moved to a new scene, I would say.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, and you said there are bodies, both of just like civilian and.
There's 4 different types of corpses. There's what appears to be just your general engineer, general civilian, kind of just union garb, but no guns, no body armor, kind of just nothing on them to suggest that they're military. There is what appears to be security detail, union colors, basic kind of just firearms on them. You see the occasional corpse of a Kingsguard, kind of just the all blacked out, armored up, face obscured soldier. And the occasional, you've seen them a few times, but those messenger droids that you saw a lot and had a lot of encounters with on your time on Arizona.
Gotcha.
And I would say that those are perhaps the strangest things you guys see, simply because they have been altered to an extent. Like, they almost have like a more vicious design to them. Like, the kind of just the angles are sharper. Kind of just the finger points, they're no longer maybe like a soft rounded edge. They're more stabby. They have very much a more, it's a bit repeating, but animalistic side to them now. Kind of just more barbaric.
And are there any signs of struggle or damage on them, or are they just like on the ground falling over?
It looks like they've been blasted, shot at, and kind of just the usual signs that they were part of the conflict.
Gotcha. All right, I'll turn around to Venom. So, what do you think of this?
That looks like a clusterfuck.
It sure does, doesn't it? What about these messengers? Saw those on the Arizona.
Yeah, I'm thinking what you're probably thinking.
I'm thinking the same, but it's interesting because the simp is dead. Should be dead.
Apparently. Yeah, should be. But being that unshackled AI, he may have had a backup or made a backup of himself.
I will. Yuki will just grip her sword as I just like look around the group and it's like, shall we proceed?
Fuck it, we ball.
All right,
Let's do it.
We walk in.
All right. So, attempting to go into the facility, unless you try to find a mech hangar that's part of it, you're not exactly able to.
Size 1/2.
You're fine. Let's see. No way, speed bump is a goblin, so goblin's
Yep.
1/2.
Half size.
Yeah. So it's gonna be Venom and Knight who you're attempting to walk in with your mech. You're gonna be destroying the building.
But I could make a night-sized hole if I wanted to.
Yeah, but I don't think Union would be really happy with us.
Hmm.
Are we?
Knight's not in a really happy mood, right?
Are we demeching or are we walking around until we find like a big hangar bay or something?
I will demech.
Yeah. I will use my mag boots and hop on top of speed bump.
It literally like a piggyback ride.
Your turn now, boy.
Just grumbling coming from the mech speakers.
That's not so funny when it happens to you, is it?
You want to become a rock in a hard place, boy?
Don't tempt me with a good time.
Yuki's gonna stay in her mech and walk in.
Okay. Just waltzing on in, or just what's the approach entering into the building?
Okay, all right. Well, what kind of doors are we just looking at here? What's the
So you see kind of just the standard glass doors of any sort of like office complex. You can see like an
Sure.
immediate lobby, maybe like a waiting area off to the side, and kind of just some hallways leading further down into the building. Or I guess through, not exactly down, but yeah.
Gotcha. All right. Well, do we want to approach this slowly, or are we just gonna walk in there and?
I have no
Mm.
say. I'm just riding.
Okay.
I will. Oh no, never mind. I'm not in my suit. I don't think. I was gonna say I was gonna go invisible, but I don't think I'm in my suit.
Yeah, I mean, I could go invisible if I get out of my mech. I guess it's a trade-off. Would we rather that for some recon? Or Venom, do you have your stealth heart suit?
I think I'm like in a prison attire if I remember right. Like a
Hmm.
jumpsuit, or I can't remember if I found my equipment.
Yeah, that's.
Let me.
We talked about that.
Yeah, like 2 months ago.
Yeah. I will say you either had the opportunity to find your own shit or steal a guard's uniform. And that will play into kind of just what sort of information you were able to uncover on your brief time on the prison ship.
Yeah, he'd have probably got or tried to find his stuff since he was mainly trying to rush to get out.
Okay.
Since Alice got kidnapped.
Yeah. So I will say, kind of just in our messages, I have that 1, 2, and 3 bullet points of information. If you went and gathered your personal things, you would not know 2. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm scrolling up now. Go. I wouldn't know 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, getting your own things, you would have your shit.
In that case, I definitely go invisible.
On top of Speed Bump Smack.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the last time I was on top of a mech, things did not go well. But if y'all want, I could try to recon. I'm not usually the recon guy, but
Uh,
or we can just keep going.
I mean, I can hop out and do it if we want to. Or do we just want to go?
I'd say go for it.
Walking in.
Okay.
Fuck it, let's
All
go.
right. I guess we're going for it. Are we going? You said there was a hallway to the left, or was it to the right?
There's about 3 hallways. One to the right, one to the left, and then one going past the reception further into the facility.
Are there any signs
Yeah, is there
around
any
that
You
kind
Are
of?
Here map?
Yeah.
I will say going through past the reception into the facility, you will see a sign for elevators. To the right, you will see a sign for restrooms. To the left, you will see a sign for like offices or office space.
I guess let's check the offices first.
Sure.
All right. We go check the offices.
All right. So going down that left hallway, you do come at a security door. Looks to be just a simple badge reader, and the door has been busted open.
Ooh.
Some sort of kind of just explosive device bursted inwards, and you see going through into the space here, kind of just the same sort of carnage that you've seen before. Not as many bodies as there were, kind of just out right outside the facility, but but you do occasionally see civilian garb, or to an extent civilian garb, of Union personnel with sidearms, and a lot less bodies of the Kingsguard, all black.
A lot less of those.
Mm-hmm.
Any more of the robots?
Not that you can see.
All right. I guess I'll poke my head in and kind of look down past the door. Is there any visible? I don't know, like. So is it past the door? Is it kind of like just a hallway of? Is it open up into like an office room, like with like a cubicle type area?
Yeah, cubicles kind of just, and off to the side, you are able to see doors that lead to either a more private offices or storage rooms, and kind of just various other things that might need a locked door.
Are those doors the ones that go towards the private area? Do they look busted in as well?
Some are, some aren't.
I guess. Do we want to look around the cubicles at all, or do we just want to follow the trail of busted doors?
Can I,
Go for it.
using my combat knowledge, could I use read a situation to look for subtext motives or threats in just kind of the room we're in to get kind of a grasp of where the violence progressed to from this room?
Sure.
All right, I'm gonna roll that. Big.
Huge.
All right, yeah. So, with your knowledge of warfare and kind of just your knowledge of kind of just the flow of combat and kind of just seeing the evidence laid about you, this seems to be more of a roundup and cleanup sort of situation.
Mm.
They weren't looking for information, they were looking for survivors. And getting rid of them.
So it doesn't seem like they progressed further or deeper into where we are now. Okay. Well, I will divulge that to the group and kind of just, this is the situation, this is what happened in this room. I don't think they went further into these office spaces, but if we want to explore further, we can, but we might want to try somewhere else in the facility if we're looking for stragglers or survivors.
Yeah. I'll trust your judgment. Knight. Do we want to try going up?
Sure.
Cool. Let's try going up. Are there stairs anywhere, or is it only the elevators?
I'll say there's like emergency stairs. With
All right, cool.
how the facility is lined up, there are a shit ton of floors. So
Gotcha. All right, let's see if a half-size mech will fit in an elevator.
Is it a cargo elevator or a passenger elevator?
Probably
The-
passenger.
the ones that you are looking at right now, if you're going towards the elevators, they are very much designed for the maybe 6 or so people that have business. Kind of just who needs to go up or down. Fitting in.
Next to the elevator, is there like a directory?
Yeah. So we'll say that there are. So first off, going into the elevators, or kind of just into the room with the elevators, there's maybe a dozen or so. It looks like one is down for maintenance, while 3 have been doors blown up and access to the shaft.
Ooh. And if I look up into the shaft, does it look? What do I see if I look up into the shaft?
So looking up, so it looks like one of the ones busted up. It looks like the elevator is just a floor above, and you have access
Okay.
down. The other
Okay.
2, you don't quite see where the elevator is.
Gotcha.
And
Are there any signs of like? Okay. Does it look like they climbed the elevator shaft?
I want to roll for that.
Sure. I have a spot detailed objects or people that are hidden or difficult to make out.
Sure.
Gosh. Oh my god.
It does. So kind of just looking at sort of the kind of just the scuff marks, the damage, the kind of just the brief signs of equipment being used, you are able to determine that there were 3 teams. 1 went down, 2 went up.
And 2 went up. Okay. Well, what do we think? Down or up? 2 teams went up, 1 team went down.
50-50?
50-50. Are we flipping a coin?
If y'all want to split up, we can.
That's
Good.
what I was saying.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
I mean, I'm going wherever speed bump goes. I'm attached to his neck, so.
sure. Do y'all want to go up or down?
Let's go up.
Yeah, we'll go up.
Okay. I guess Knight, let's go down. You good with that?
I did not hear anything that happened in the past 3 minutes. Sorry.
Okay. We found an elevator room. We went to the elevators. 3 of them the doors have been blown open. Looking at the shaft, we have determined that 2 teams of people went up and 1 team of people went down. So now we are going to split up. Speed Bump and Venom are going to go up, and Knight, you and I are going to go down, if that's okay.
Yeah, that works. Let's do
All
it.
right. Great. Either do you want to hop on my back and we just clamber down and using my mech, or do you want to?
It's just an elevator shaft.
Yeah, it's an elevator shaft.
You
It's
could
not very-
slide down the rails.
Yeah. How far down is it?
Yeah.
Kind of just trying to gauge and
I'll surely there's a chunk of metal from the busted open doors or some form of rubble. I'll just toss it down.
okay. You wait and wait and wait, and then there's a clank. It is.
Oh.
It kind of echoes somewhat. Like it down goes deep. Kind of just.
Oh.
All right, Yuki, you probably turn around and then you look, and Knight was in a pose to jump, but he goes back to standing. He's like, I'll kind of like hook around. I'll use kind of like my sword to get a good grip and hook around your mech.
Yeah, does it look climbable yet, or?
Yeah, you could climb down if you need to.
Okay. All right.
Man, I really wish I could make a reference to that secret facility on Arizona, but damn it, I'm not Rain Man anymore.
That's what you get.
Whose fault is that?
All right. Knight and Yuki start climbing down.
All right. Splitting up the party.
We will never learn.
Yeah. Well, team going up will definitely reach their destination first. So, up team. You guys kind of just being able to kind of just climb up. Some of the doors are open, some aren't. At a brief glance, everything seems to be more office space. You see maybe the occasional kind of just tech server room, or kind of just the tech area. You see the occasional maintenance floor. But it seems like the rest of the up facility, the kind of just the visible portion of the facility, is meant to be just your general office space where union workers come in, do their work, clock out. Getting closer and closer to the top, that you are going to be getting to more of those kind of just manager suites and executive suites. Maybe kind of just the upper echelon, kind of just the upper managers. So.
What do you think, Venom?
You said maintenance was around or close to like a maintenance area or tech.
Yeah, we'll say like the 13th floor or whatever is a maintenance room, a maintenance floor.
Okay, so they would probably have records of like the layout of the building.
Is that something we're
See if-
okay?
Yeah, if
Looking for a map.
speed bump's fine. Yeah, pretty much. Same map.
All right. So, yeah, we'll say it's your pretty. You being a union engineer, kind of just the floor layout is very familiar to you. Access to computers, there is a level of security simply because of what this facility is that your general union access would not grant you access. So if you can somehow bypass security, find a different avenue of how to find your map, how exactly do you guys want to proceed?
I'm gonna try to hack this bitch.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll.
And I will be assisting with that, so that's a +1
Made it.
accuracy die.
All right.
Brushed it.
You tried kind of just the classic password 1. Seems to let you in.
Works every time.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, you are able to get a map with some level of clearance. Kind of just sort of, again, upper portion, general office space. Kind of just the first couple of bottom levels, it's storage and whatnot. And kind of just as you go deeper and deeper, you're getting more into kind of just the station engineering. You are getting into generation. You are then, and at some point, kind of just you are able to see that there are so many floors, but you no longer have the map you have obtained does not give you information clearance on what those floors are. It's just that maintenance knows that they exist, but maintenance does not have access to those floors.
Okay.
This feels like we ain't gonna find shit up here.
Nope.
All right. We're going to double back to join the other guys. And when we get to the elevator shaft, I want to try something a little bit different to get down quickly.
All
If
right.
you'll allow it, I have the trigger show off. I want to use that to basically like Mega Man jump down the shaft back and forth.
Okay. I wanna see a roll.
Okay, it's a plus. Yeah. Let's see.
I was
You're
trying
gonna
to
fucking
pull it
Thus,
off,
speed
but I
bump and Venom died.
couldn't.
That's a +4. We got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So unfortunately, I have not played Mega Man, but I get the general idea.
It's basically just wall jumping back and
A wall
forth,
jump.
basically letting gravity carry us down quickly, but slowing us down.
Gotcha. I mean, you're in the mech. Venom's not, so.
Yeah.
At the very least,
That's exactly why I did it.
Yep. Speed bump. You showing off. You managed to perform the feat that you are trying to perform. Venom, how exactly are you surviving this situation?
Fucking mad clamps.
Perfect.
Just kind of getting tossed around.
Mhm.
The whole time down though, he is cussing cat out.
All right.
Told you I'd put in a rock in a hard place, bitch.
I'm just gonna say, like, he's completely like dog cussing her out, and he doesn't realize that, technically she's the captain of the squad yet. He doesn't know that. So there's no fucks given to this cussing out.
Perfect.
She's just taking it in stride.
You hit her head. Yeah.
Down team, you guys are able to not as many doors, and kind of the further and further apart the floors are from each other. Taking a stop to glance at coming across an open door, stopping, kind of just glancing around to see what it is. You are seeing kind of just station maintenance. This is the command center for the Blinkgate. You are seeing sort of the inner workings of how exactly the Blinkgate operates. You are able to see kind of just, this is a lot of the tech is beyond your knowledge, simply because Union does keep a lot of Blink technology secret and only lets those qualified to work on them to have access to them. But kind of just going deeper and deeper down, kind of just, you are passing the maintenance floors. You're now going into like the power generation. You are now going into sort of kind of just almost like research facility-esque sort of laboratories.
Yeah.
Are we stopping for anything in particular, or are we just going all the way down?
I'm going until, unless Knight had any other opinion, I'm going until I see doors forced open in a similar manner that we saw up when we entered the elevator shaft.
Yeah, I think we should be looking for that key.
Yeah, force entry.
Force entry? Okay.
Or any just doors that are open in general.
Okay. So...
Like if the laboratory, or were the doors on the laboratory floor open?
They were open, but
okay.
It was not...
I'll peek inside.
Okay. So you peek inside. It seems to be just... It's kind of your standard laboratory setup. Like, there's office spaces. There's the workroom, the sort of safety equipment, and there's nothing too obvious of kind of just what was going on here. But
any signs of struggle?
You don't see any bodies at the very least.
Okay.
You do see like the occasional just door being knocked down, but as far as disturbing the room itself, no, nothing.
Okay. Well, Knight, do we want to investigate this further, or should we keep going? Knight.
I mean, I feel like we don't have a reason not to keep going. Might as well find the bottom.
That's what I'm thinking too. We'll keep going.
Yeah.
Okay. Just continuing down. At some point, you do hear the echo of someone's voice.
Coming from below?
Kind of just... a little hard to decipher, but it kind of decipher what they're saying exactly, but it actually seems like it's coming above you to an extent.
I'll look up.
You look up, you don't really see anything, but kind of just taking like a stop and listen. It sounds like slurs and curses are being said, as it sounds like your other party members are catching up to you.
I'll over the radio just say, if you guys keep that up, any element of surprise that we have is going to be ruined. I recommend switching to climbing.
This is climbing, damn it!
once again, any element of surprise that we have is going to be ruined. I'll continue climbing down.
All right. Going down. Eventually, at the very bottom, you find a door that has been blasted open. Very violently, and this was a very thick door as well.
Yeah. I'll once we get down to the bottom, is there enough room on the edges of the door from the elevator shaft to kind of press ourselves against a wall and like peek around, you know?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Once we get down, I'll let Knight down. And I'll just kind of press myself up against the wall and just kind of just peek around.
Kind of just peeking around, you do see kind of just the other elevators. And we'll say from your perspective, right there's nothing. It's just the rest of the elevators. To the left of you, there does seem to be a desk with another blown up door leading further into the facility.
blown up door.
All right. I'll just over the radio say we're on the floor that they went to. We'll wait here to regroup until you guys get here. Because I imagine they're not super far behind.
Well, we're basically falling with style here.
They're catching up to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So once we catch up and get regrouped, we'll press forward.
All right. Regrouping.
Hmm.
You guys are able to share information if you'd like. And proceeding past the blown up door, it is just a series of more security doors being blasted open, torn apart. Whoever the sentry team was just getting through, trying to get to wherever it is they're going. You occasionally see the sort of like automated sentry, probably like every other room, every other sort of checkpoint, but they seem to be destroyed or damaged, or one of them does light up and attempts to shoot, but it's out of ammo, kind of deal.
Yeah.
So eventually you come to a stop at, we'll say, what appears to be the last door. This one still seems to be closed. There seems to be a terminal for a password sort of interface.
Mm-hmm.
And the door is as thick as the other ones.
Are there any bodies around here?
No bodies, but we'll say there's some blood on the touchpad thing.
Looking at the blood on the touchpad, can we like Sherlock Holmes figure out the possible entry code based on the bloody fingerprints or whatever?
Sure. For the hell of it, I want a roll to kind of just see to and decipher this information.
Okay.
What exactly your role is? will be in your guys' ballpark.
I have a spot of +2 if anybody has anything better.
I have thermite.
Have a sword.
Okay. Now, have we thought about just trying the roll first and then blowing it up?
Oh yeah, bomb is always plan B.
Okay. Yeah, because it is playing bomb. So, does anybody have a better skill trigger than my spot at +2? All right. I'm gonna roll
Not
my.
that particular.
I'm gonna roll my spot.
That's the wrong menu. There we go.
All right.
That's all you need.
So there seems to be a bloodied combination of numbers.
Mhm.
It's 0, 2, 3, and 5. Seems to have
0,
blood on them.
5. Oh, it's 5023. I input.
And the door's open. The door's open, and kind of there. What you see before you, almost like a if you've ever seen a movie where it's like NASA and astronauts, it very much looks like a massive control room of planning, monitoring, and kind of sort of the traffic information of the blink gates. And what that's the first thing you see. The next thing you see are 3 of the kind of just the black uniformed, all decked out soldiers turn to face you guys, guns raised. Combat works in player initiative first, so what are you guys going to attempt to do?
How many are in the room?
At an immediate glance, who has immediately faced you guys are 3 basically of those black armored soldiers.
And those are the same black armored soldiers that we saw invading the ship at the start of the campaign.
Start of
With
the
the weird-
campaign, you've been seeing their bodies throughout the facility. This is not your
Yeah.
first encounter with them.
I
Yeah.
want to take my great sword as soon as they see us, and I'm just gonna overhand chunk my great sword at whatever one is the closest to me.
I was gonna swipe them all in half with my giant fucking mech sword.
Well, I do that. You can also do that, but I was gonna use show off to do that.
I
Were
was
you
gonna
throwing your
use-
sword or?
Yeah, I'm throwing my sword.
Okay.
I'm like overhand chunking it at right at the torso of whichever one's closest to me.
Sure.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Yeah. Showing off. Were you trying to like split him in half or just impale him? Kind of just what was the intention of the sword throw?
Intention of the sword throw definitely like I don't want the sword to like clear through him because I feel like that'd be a little ridiculous. But I want it to like I'm going for impale
Okay.
at minimum.
Yeah. I mean, 100%. You definitely impale them. You hear like that hard crunch of just metal meeting body armor, big, heavy metal meeting like this futuristic body armor, and the guy collapses, paled on your sword. One of them gets a shot off. Showing off, you definitely made yourself look like at the kind of just immediate sense of combat, you looked like the threat. Okay, throwing that sword. So they will attempt to shoot you.
Okay.
Let's see. see. So,
And how does that work?
what sort of
Again?
armor are you
So
wearing?
on your pilot sheet,
I'm pretty sure I'm wearing. I have an assault hard suit on.
And what is its like?
The defense or little shield is just 1.
no,
That's
what's
armor.
Yeah. What's the there should be 5 numbers. What's the 4th number?
The 4th number is 8.
There you go. You have an evasion of 8.
Yep. So you are definitely getting hit. It is, for all intents and purposes, this is like an assault rifle type of weapon. So
Mhm.
2 kinetic. Does that do armor resistance also can be taken into consideration for pilots as well, not just mechs. If you have anything like that, it triggers. So armor,
Gotcha.
then resistant.
I take 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
All right.
Yetter, is it possible for my giant fucking mech sword to slice the other 2 in half in one swing?
They are not standing next to each other, so no, unfortunately.
Ow. Alright, well, I'll go kill another one then.
All right. Got to roll for it.
Sure. Do I get my accuracy for the first main melee attack on my turn?
I won't stop you.
Alright. Oh, hang on. I also roll an additional. There you go. 7 damage.
Yeah, he's dead.
The other 2 haven't gotten down here with us, right?
They're with you.
No, we regroup.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think we should kill the last one.
Yeah, I did just turn 1 to paste.
At the very least, cut in half and do pieces. All right. Last one. He won't attack. He won't perform the action to attack. Instead, he'll radio in. Just intruders in the complex.
Oh, well, that's not good. Is there any... Okay. Is there anyone else in the room besides these 3?
There appear so big control room. At an immediate glance, there's stairs leading up to something. There are stairs leading down to something. Just you'll get a better piece of you'll get a better understanding of the layout once conflict has resolved.
Okay. Sure.
Right.
Alright, I guess incapacitate this last guy.
Speed bump or venom.
Hmm. Vim, you got anything?
As far as like incapacitating somebody in this, is it like similar to D&D? To where you just deal non-lethal damage or whatever?
Sure.
Or okay.
Yeah, they're not, Lancer, as great as it is, does not really account for human combat because that's not what the system is for.
Okay. About the only idea I actually have is I could shoot him in the knee.
Sure.
Nice.
Crap.
Point armor, but it still pierces. Yeah, you shoot him in the knee. Kind of just buckles down, loses his balance. Still trying to steady his gun, but he's doing his best. What's the plan then, Speed Bump?
Oh, I'll have to get back into Foundry in a second because I clicked on the wrong section of the tab and closed it.
Oh no.
Jeez. I guess I want to go over to the guy and try to just pick him up. I assume that'd be like a grapple roll or something.
Yeah, anything you can roll that might be like very physical in your approach.
Violence, catch. Come on. Come on. There we are. Okay. Yep, sure. Apply fist to faces.
That works.
Mech fist to faces.
Yep.
Just going up to him, grab him by a foot, lift him up.
Yeah. Though not designed for being a rough and tumble mech, the goblin is still a mech versus a human. You are very much able to kind of grapple him, get a hold of him, and you now have this injured Kingsguard in your possession.
In your
Nice, we
position.
own him now.
Yep. Just like Power World.
Just like that.
All
All right, gonna crank up the bass on the internal speakers and just yell at him. What are you doing here? What are your purpose? Interrogation bullshit. It's just trying to sound intimidating and not like, the smallest one of the whole group.
Okay.
I can assist with that.
Yeah, I also have threaten for that, if that helps.
Yeah, and if getting an assistance would give you an accuracy. Kind of, but how exactly is Knight going to be assisting here?
Well, since
Big
we're in a
sword.
yeah, basically I'm gonna just hope that you're holding him in a way where you can still see Knight. So Knight's gonna walk over to the guy that the sword is still caved in on, just rip out the sword and just kind of like bring it all the way around to like right in front of the like where the guy's like neck
Yeah,
is.
basically like hold them upside down by his good leg.
Yeah, and I just bring the sword around to like right in front on his neck.
Okay. Give
All
me
right,
a...
+1. +1 threaten, plus with natural +4.
Nice.
Cool.
So... grabbing him and kind of just putting it, kind of just locking him. His first response, this Kingsguard, is basically spouting off maybe his name or ID number. He basically says, DK, we'll say 907. Like he repeats that for a second, but then kind of just sword in his face. He seems to shut up, and he goes quiet. And he says that they were escorting the NHP.
So where is it?
You don't, because of the mask, you don't see a face, but it does seem to it tilts its head upwards to kind of just almost like this overseeing room command of the whole command center.
All right.
Do y'all want to keep interrogating him, see if y'all can get more information out, and me and Yuki could go up to the control room, or what do y'all want to do?
I mean, this guy kind of just seems like he's just a grunt.
I mean, we know where we need to go around, right? We just got to keep going.
What
Mhm.
about where's Alice? With the NAP?
Um,
I'm getting another call. I'm sorry.
yeah, he says that the NHP has her. If you're talking about the girl.
The HP has her? How? In what way? Or are they just together?
He was carrying her.
Oh, okay.
Before we head up, can I attempt another Pierce the Void?
Sure.
Try to get in contact.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn. A 1 to a 2.
getting better at it.
Yeah. So piercing the void again, trying to gauge where Alice is. Again, all you hear is rainfall. But earlier, where it was probably like maybe a drizzle before the storm, you are hearing just the full torrent of falling water.
I don't know exactly what that means, but I just kind of look at everybody and say, we got to get up there now.
All right, let's get going then.
I'm gonna drop the grunt and basically just give him a stare down, like try anything, I'll turn you into pulp kind of thing.
Oh no, I'm gonna cut off his head the
Yeah,
second you're
I
done.
don't think we don't leave a loose end. If I didn't do it, Yuki would.
Yeah, just the stare down, like try anything, and then just thunk.
Okay.
From night, apparently. It's like,
No loose ends.
Like, so just cutting the head, be on your way, or?
apparently, I guess that's what night's doing, yeah.
All right. So, yeah, sure. I'll let that happen. And so cutting off his head.
Really? Really? Fucking hell, man. Just stomps off.
Yep. It flies off for a second. Helmet comes off. Kind of just very Django Fett scenario. And the head rolls into a corner.
The head. Do we recognize the head?
I mean, Knight certainly would. It's at a glance, the head seems to be like a rather young version of Balt.
Oh my god.
Did they clone Bolt? Are all the soldiers? Is it just a clone army? Are we just? Is this? Are we? Is this a Attack of the Clones?
They have my DNA as well, so
This is interesting.
I'm not paying child support.
Alright. So, with that sequence done,
Yeah.
we all heading up to the, guess the command room.
Yeah. For sure.
Yep.
All right.
You good, Knight? Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking a pause here simply because shit's going
Big
down.
moment.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
will also use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Although I know everyone's taking a break. So what that was it was it was a young Balt.
Yep. It
Yeah.
basically implied clone.
Okay, well, if I wouldn't have been on the phone, I would have stomped on his head. But
You still can. He's not here to stop you. You can do
it's
it.
true. But but does it happen if Yetter doesn't say I did it? It's the real question.
Vouch for you.
Okay, I'm back.
We all present.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
We all good, Jack?
Yep, ready to go. That should have been my last phone call for the night.
All right. So, stepping into kind of just, it's a not too lengthy of a stair climb. You guys are able to sort of, you aren't stopped or anything beyond just having to open the door to this kind of just this glass room that seems to oversee sort of all the terminals beneath you, kind of just the big wall of screens of all the Blinkgate information being portrayed, as well, and kind of just what you were able to see in this room. More desks, more terminals, and no more Kingsguard. It is instead those service droids, the messenger droids, that have been mutated to an extent. There's maybe 5 of them. Four of which seem to be stationed in the room. Not doing anything, but not exactly in standby either. They don't seem to be powered down. They just seem to be looking at the big screens.
Oh fuck.
5, you said?
There's 4 that seem to be scattered about the room, that
Oh,
seem
and
to
then
be sort
one.
of staring off into the distance, and there's one that seems to be operating the terminal.
Gotcha.
And next to it, you do see the small frame of a person. At an immediate glance, Venom, you recognize it as Alice. Seems to be unconscious on the ground.
He's gonna run up to her and check her pulse and stuff, or check on her really.
Kind of just. Okay. Running to her, the 4 droids turn their heads to watch you move. They don't move themselves, but now their eyes are on you.
Okay.
She's somewhat, not exactly at the terminal droid's feet, but sort of kind of just not too far away, like maybe just a few steps away.
I don't know.
The terminal droid stops working on the computer for a second and turns to you, Venom. Says, and in an eerily gleeful voice, Downpour talks to you, Venom. He says, "Oh, you're here."
Is this just the Venom, or can we hear Downpour as well?
You can all hear Downpour. He's finally his attention taken away from the screen. He looks around kind of just to see you all there. Oh, it's the whole gang.
As soon as Venom hears his voice, he aims his gun at him and asks him, "What the fuck is he doing?"
Yeah, I was gonna say Yuki's like grabbing on their sword.
Kind of just in a very earnest voice. Yeah. Oh, I'm looking for Rayman.
And that working with the 3 dead kings as in their totality helps you do that. How?
He points at the big screen, kind of just points to all across the facility around you and says, "They brought me here. I can find him now."
Why would they? Why? What did you have to offer them? Why would they bring you here? Especially considering their leadership is either in jail, dead, or even more dead.
His head twitches. And I mean, the director wouldn't let me here. So I had to find someone that would.
How did you get them to help you?
He points to Alice and says they wanted to see her.
Venom, what do we do?
So they wanted to see her, but how did I get involved? How did they know about me?
I mean, they asked me about who my friends were, and I like you guys, so I figured they'd like you as well.
Exactly what I meant.
Yeah, the kings were really big fans of each other. Ooh, I don't even know what to do.
Venom, what are you thinking?
I don't even.
kind of just Downpour kind of just looks at you guys and says, "Well, you guys got hands, right? Let's find Rain Man."
Why? Why should we?
Okay.
He's the one who left.
Get mad at us, buddy.
His head twitches. Says, "No, right? He wouldn't do that."
He just up and left.
He's a piece of shit.
Kind of just the glee that you guys, the glee that Downpour kind of just seems to almost always express. It's fate. It's fated, and again, he just says he wouldn't do that.
But he did.
Why wouldn't he do that? Is there you knew him better than we did, and apparently, what reason do you think that he had to? There's a reason he's not here right now in this room with us. Do you know what that reason is? Do you think he wants to be found? Why are we even having to find him? Why are you having to find him? God dang it, my freaking music.
In a very sort of kind of just controlled rage, like kind of just gripping the kind of just the table and kind of just crushing it under its hands, like, Rain Man wouldn't abandon me.
He's coming back for you, buddy. Just give him time, damn it.
And kind of just that twitching, it's now turning into just a shake. And the other droids in the room, they start twitching as well.
No, it hasn't been working all that well. But could I attempt to pierce the void to get into his head? Maybe try to calm him down. So I remember right, he has the that ability as well, doesn't he?
I can assist with that.
Okay.
Just, yeah, the way I'll assist with that, I'm gonna just try to keep him while Venom. I don't really understand Venom's sauce he has as Knight, but I'll understand Venom's trying to do something, and I'm gonna I'll just do a little bit of a distraction, and just try to keep him focused on more of a conversation with me than whatever the hell Venom's trying to do, looking like freaking Professor X just doing this. So
Krillin solar flare.
yeah, so yeah, I'll say I'll say to Downpour, Knight will go. It's like, maybe you're right. I have no reason to think he wouldn't do that. I'm only stating the facts. Which, not trying to upset you. I just genuinely want to know. Let's help each other. Maybe we can help you find Rain Man. But the facts are, one day he was here and the next he was gone. So if I can help you, I will. It'd be beneficial to all of us if we could see Rain Man again. But let's talk about this. Let's not jump to conclusions. Let's just stick with the facts and let's talk about this.
Okay. So the piercing the void is not really something you cannot assist in Venom's role, but you can definitely
Oh.
perform a persuasion roll of your own.
Well, I have take control, so I could roll that with saying all that, which is force, violence, or presence of will, which is that's trying what Knight is trying to exhibit his kind of stronger presence, I guess, in the room. Try to take control of the situation before downpour pops off.
Hmm.
So I could roll that with that.
Yeah, if I can get rolls from both of you guys as try to persuade him down and trying to read what exactly is happening.
Oh, thank God. That's a close one.
We did it.
Hey,
Fucking did it.
Oh,
thanks
jeez.
for this, yes, night.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Definitely needed that.
Okay. So what you all are able to see is just sort of kind of trying to kind of calm down downpour, especially with Knights' speech. It seems to have a visible effect. He's no longer shaking uncontrollably, but he is still twitching. Venom, what you are able to feel through the void, through kind of just this strange connection that you have acquired, what Alice has been taught you, and what you've kind of almost experienced with Downpour as well, is Downpour is he's almost breaking. The chains are coming off. He is solely focused on finding the one individual that he has viewed as family his entire life. The one person he has ever truly connected to. And he is in desperate need of them. I would say, kind of just with that role as well, and with her close proximity, you are able to get she's not able to say anything to you. She is still unconscious. But the feeling that you are receiving from Alice is pure fear.
So he's basically about to become unshackled. Is that what you were saying?
He is very
Or-
close.
Okay.
As much as I'd
yeah,
love to fight another Eidolon right now.
Right. I definitely relayed the information to the group.
Who
Hey.
your mic got real quiet.
Are you like just saying to us in front of him that it'll like hey,
No, no. Whoever's the closest to me, he's become unshackled. This ain't good. Who is the closest one to me?
Well, are you still on Speed Bump's shoulders?
No.
Oh, no, you're not. No.
That would be funny.
I guess the closest would be probably Knight, since Knight probably approached a little bit to calm down Downpour. I don't want to speak for you, but
yeah, sure, why not? I probably would have tried to be a little, imposing, but not in an aggressive way. Just, to get done what I wanted to get done. Well, I said a lot of things. Downpour calmed down. Is there anything else Downpour is saying, or is it just they're calmer now?
He is still twitching. The rest of the droids are still twitching. He's trapped himself into this loop of thought where his sole desire is to find Rain Man right now, and kind of just, to an extent, kind of just, sure, he's calmed down, but now his attention is drifting away from you guys as he kind of just goes back to the terminal and starts again conducting a search through Union's database, through the blink gates, trying to find where in the galaxy is Rain Man. Where did he go?
At least he's not trying to go Terminator on us now. I seriously doubt, since we're so far down, we wouldn't have radio signal, would we?
You can try if you
I
want.
mean, I don't have a radio,
Oh, I gotcha.
but like someone in the mech contact Lester or whoever.
If anyone does look like they're gonna try to radio, I'll actually do this anyways, just to keep Downpour occupied. But I'm gonna get even. I'm gonna get closer, and I'm gonna get close enough to put my hand on the robotic shoulder of Downpour, and I'll be like, "What?" I'm close to him, and I'll just put my hand on his shoulder and be like, "What can we do to help?"
In sort of like it's strange because for every interaction that you guys had with him, like Downpour has been a robot. He has been kind of just, sure, he expresses glee, but it's always felt like it's always had that artificial feeling.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of just, you hear his voice crack and break as just kind of just as he says, "I want to find Rain Man. I need him."
God damn it, Brock.
God damn it, Rain Man.
I'll pull Venom aside and just kind of like in hush tones. I'll even like open up the faceplate. That's my neck. And I'll just be like, Venom, this is about as sensitive a situation as we can get ourselves in right here. One wrong move, and the same thing is going to happen to Downpour that happened to Simp.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the best course of action is.
Later. I'm not even going to try to hack into him. That's not going to work.
Can you kill an NHP? Is that just something you can do? Like, is his... Like... What's the... If we say... Oh, gosh, this is tough. What are you thinking, Venom?
I definitely think we need to get some backup down here. But we don't need them, coming in guns blazing, to make him think they're threatening. But we need to at least inform somebody of the situation somehow.
Okay. I'm gonna try to radio up to Nestor. I'm just gonna say, and he's Nestor, right? Yeah, Nestor. I'm just gonna say, Nestor, do you copy?
Okay. Nestor, you don't get a call back from him. Um, Instead, you kind of hear the pompous voice of Carson Mort.
Oh no.
And it's,
Fucker.
Huh. So this is where you went.
Where are you?
One of the droids behind you guys pipes up, I'm right here. And then another pipes up over here as well. Kind of just, the other two, and just, howdy.
So Venom is definitely pissed off at Carson Mort for very good reasons.
Mm-hmm. All four droids kind of just, they stop
Yeah.
shaking, and kind of just their stance changes as well. It's kind of just they're no longer kind of, originally they were kind of like a slumped over, kind of just like haphazardly kind of just moving around to an extent, very much not in control of themselves. Now they seem to kind of just stand straight at attention. They seem to carry themselves, and sort of the first one that spoke kind of just looks around and well, been a pleasure, honestly. And so you watch as all four droids seem to connect with the terminals that they're next to. Power seems, yeah.
As soon as they like start to connect, I would. I'd slash out at one. I wouldn't. I'd try to stop them from connecting to the terminal.
Okay.
Shoot at another one.
So
There's 4.
yeah, there are
Or
four basically Carson droids.
Okay. Well, this seems to be a win in Rome situation. So, if I've got eyes on one of the other droids, then I'll, I will what may become my signature move of freaking overhanding my sword into the back with show off into another one.
All right. Yeah.
At least one more.
Whatever you guys are rolling, roll now.
Oh boy.
There's still one more.
still one more.
All right, we got a short round.
Fuck.
We got a 10. We got a 10. All right.
Fist to face is on one of them from me.
Right. What's Yuki doing? All right.
Take someone out.
Yep. So bare minimum, you do not stop their hands from reaching the console. whatever like sort of connection device you guys were, what Carson was attempting to do, that you do seem to stop. And kind of just blasting, slashing, pounding in a quick flurry of violence, you seem to have stopped the 4 Carson droids. But you don't stop Downpour.
Damn it.
God, no.
Kind of just sudden violence of sort of just
Eidolon 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Guys, we did it again.
Yeah. The flurry of violence, kind of seeing people that he was sort of forming a connection with now breaking what he views as his chance to find Rain Man. He connects to the terminal. The power goes out.
Damn it.
And
No.
the intercom goes. Kind of just this sort of like automated response. Blink gate activated, establishing connection. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
No, thank.
Yeah.
Thought you were gonna pull some digital body horror shit.
Still might.